Storyside presents Angry Birds Stella Diaries. Willow Takes the Stage. Narrated by me, Stephanie Cannon.
This diary belongs to Willow. Date, Monday. Today's the day I start keeping a diary. I've thought about doing it for a long time, but it wasn't until today that something happened to me to make me think I ought to write it down. I'm still kind of in shock. In fact, I'm still shaking, but maybe I'll calm down once I get it all down on paper. First, though, I should probably introduce myself. My name's Willow. I love art and the outdoors and hats. I'm wearing my favorite hat right now. It has orange and yellow stripes. It's big and warm and almost totally covers my head feathers. I love it. I have 4 fantastic friends, Stella, Poppy, Dahlia, and Luca. If I had to appoint one of us as leader of our group, it would be Stella. She's brave and pretty. Poppy's good at making noise, any noise at all. Dahlia's smart, maybe a little too smart. Sometimes the rest of us have to remind her we don't understand half the stuff she says. Usually she says we don't need to understand. It's just that thinking out loud helps her own thought processes. All we have to do is nod. And then there's Luca. He's only little, but he's still fun to have around. He's as cute as a button. I'm the quiet one in our group. Well, Luca can't talk yet, but he still manages to make a lot of noise. It's not that I'm shy. I'd just rather listen than talk myself. I'm pretty sensitive. I hate arguments and anything that might hurt people's feelings. Sometimes it feels like the others have a hard time understanding me, but fortunately those moments don't last very long. We all live on Golden Island, which is an amazing place. We've got everything we need: trees, beaches, swimming holes, and waterfalls. You could say it was a paradise. But there are also pigs living here. The pigs ruin everything that gets in their way. They cut down trees and rip up shrubs. There's nothing they leave untouched. I just don't get it. Why do those pigs have to behave like that? Don't they care about our world? Date, Tuesday. Dear Diary, are you sure you don't mind if I call you Diary? I haven't bothered to come up with a better name for you. I mean, I know you're not a real person. I'm just talking to myself here. But somehow it still feels a little weird. It's a lot easier if I imagine I'm writing a letter. Once I even tried sending a letter in a bottle, but I never got an answer. Oh, that's no good. Yesterday, I got up and went to the beach before sunrise. I wanted to paint the view from the beach. Did I already tell you I love to paint? Anyway, I sat down and waited for the sun to appear from below the horizon so I could capture its hues as accurately as possible. I had just unpacked my paints and brushes when the sun's rays started to peek out from behind the ocean. It was so beautiful that for a moment, the only thing I could do was gaze at it. Then I remembered why I was there and started mixing some paint colors. I had just done the outlines of the beach and the waves when I noticed a dark shape that stood out against the sand. I didn't know what it was. Anyway, I didn't have any time to waste. The sun was still rising, so I tried to focus on painting its colors. However, the dark shape just beyond the breaking waves kept distracting me. My imagination was running wild, and I couldn't concentrate on my painting at all. Eventually, I had to stop working on it. I went over to investigate. The bundle was black and covered in gunk. For a second, I was afraid it might be alive, but when it didn't move, I decided to be brave and bent down for a closer look. I poked the bundle and then backed off, ready to flee, but when it still didn't...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?